For over 172 years, Omega has been redefining the world of watchmaking and precision timekeeping. Find out what makes Omega watches exceptional in our latest video. Subscribe to Kronika channel and stay tuned for more reviews and stories. The history of Omega watches began in 1848, when a young and ambitious watchmaker, Louis Brandt, opened a small workshop in La Chaux-de-Fonds, Switzerland. Brandt was dedicated to crafting the finest pocket watches and quickly earned a reputation as a diligent and reliable manufacturer, laying the foundation for what would become a watchmaking empire. After Louis Brandt's death, his sons Louis Paul and César Brandt continued the business, renaming it Louis Brandt and Fils. Determined to grow beyond their father's small workshop, the brothers envisioned a large and modern watchmaking enterprise. In 1880, they introduced the world's first mass-produced interchangeable watch movement, Le Labrador. The caliber was a major success. By the end of the decade, their factory had become the largest in the Swiss watch industry, capable of producing up to 100,000 watches annually. In 1894, the company launched the revolutionary 19-lean caliber, a movement so well designed that every component could be easily replaced by any watchmaker in the world. The brothers named it Omega, symbolizing their greatest achievement. The name resonated with customers, leading Louis Paul and César to make Omega Watch & Company the official name of the brand. This caliber became Omega's best-selling movement, accounting for nearly one-third of production over the next 2 decades. The early 20th century proved challenging for the company. Omega faced economic hardship during the 1908 to 1909 crisis, followed by the First World War and the Spanish flu pandemic. In 1929, amid continuing financial difficulties, Omega joined forces with Tissot to form SSIH. The alliance allowed both brands to survive the turbulent economy, Tissot focusing on mid-range watches, and Omega on the high-end segment. 2 years later, Lemania joined the group. In 1932, Omega released its first diving watch, the Marine, featuring a patented double-square case with a sealing gasket. The watch's adjustable clasp and diving extension system ensured a snug fit over a wetsuit. The Marine became the foundation for Omega's legendary Seamaster line. During World War II, Omega developed watches adapted for military use. In 1937, the brand introduced the Omega Medicus, featuring a large central seconds hand for easier pulse reading, ideal for medical personnel. From 1940, Omega became the main supplier of watches to the British Armed Forces and their allies. To meet large-scale military orders, Omega enhanced its production capabilities. As a result, wartime models offered superior water resistance, shock protection, and anti-magnetic performance. After proving its reliability in war, Omega turned its attention to the stars. In 1957, the brand launched a model that would redefine both its own history and that of watchmaking, the Omega Speedmaster. Originally designed as a chronograph for engineers and motorsport enthusiasts, it featured a robust case, highly legible black dial with luminous markers, tachymeter bezel, and the caliber 321 manual movement. In 1964, NASA began rigorous testing of various chronographs under extreme conditions. Only the Omega Speedmaster passed every test. In March 1965, it was officially certified for all manned space missions. Just months later, on June 3, 1965, astronaut Ed White became the first American to walk in space, wearing a Speedmaster on his wrist. The defining moment came on July 21, 1969, during NASA's Apollo 11 mission, when Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin walked on the moon wearing Omega Speedmaster professionals. This made the Speedmaster the first, and so far only, watch worn on the moon, earning it the legendary title of Moonwatch. Since then, Omega has been an essential part of every NASA mission. In 1970, the Apollo 13 crew used their Speedmasters to time the critical 14-second engine burn that allowed them to safely return to Earth after an oxygen tank explosion. For this role, Omega received NASA's highest honor, the Silver Snoopy Award. The Moonwatch remains a symbol of human courage, engineering excellence, and Omega's enduring reliability. However, the arrival of affordable and highly accurate quartz watches from Japan, notably Seiko and Citizen, in 1969, triggered what became known as the quartz crisis. Demand for mechanical watches plummeted, forcing many traditional Swiss manufacturers into bankruptcy or mergers. Omega responded by embracing innovation rather than resisting it. In 1970, it introduced watches featuring the Beta 21 quartz caliber, followed in 1974 by the world's first mass-produced quartz watch with a digital display, the Omega Megaquartz Marine Chronometer. In 1979, the brand unveiled the ultra-thin Omega Constellation Quartz, powered by the caliber 1370. In 1983, Omega became part of the Swatch Group, under the leadership of Nicholas Hayek. Despite the dominance of quartz, Omega never abandoned its mechanical roots. In the mid-1980s, the brand revived its traditional craftsmanship and design, blending innovation with heritage. The 1982 Omega Constellation Manhattan, with its distinctive claws and integrated bracelet, became an instant icon. Meanwhile, the Speedmaster and Seamaster lines were rejuvenated, reaffirming that a mechanical watch could be both a precision instrument and a luxury symbol. In 1999, Omega introduced the groundbreaking coaxial escapement, an innovation by George Daniels adopted exclusively by Omega. The system reduced friction and the need for lubrication, improving long-term accuracy and reliability. A true revolution in modern horology. This spirit of innovation helped Omega regain its independence and prestige, reaffirming its place among the world's most respected watchmakers. Omega's connection with sports dates back to 1909, when the brand timed the Gordon Bennett Cup airship race using Omega stopwatches. In 1932, Omega became the first official timekeeper of the Olympic Games in Los Angeles, marking the beginning of a long-standing partnership. For the first time, all chronographs used at the event were from the same brand. In the 1990s, Omega gained pop culture fame as the official watch of James Bond. Every Bond, from Pierce Brosnan to Daniel Craig, has worn an Omega, most famously the Seamaster Diver 300M and the Seamaster Planet Ocean. The Bond Association perfectly captures Omega's mix of sophistication, adventure, and technological prowess. Modern Omega consists of several legendary collections, each with its own rich history and character. Omega Speedmaster, a legend from space to the podium. Recognized for its asymmetrical case, black dial, and tachymeter bezel, the Speedmaster remains an icon of exploration and endurance. Modern versions, such as the professional, racing, and coaxial master chronometer, carry the same pioneering spirit. Omega Seamaster, the ultimate diver's watch and James Bond's timepiece of choice. Launched in 1948 for divers and sailors, the Seamaster became famous through its bond connection. Highlights include the Seamaster Professional Diver 300 meters, with its wave pattern dial, blue ceramic bezel, helium escape valve, and exceptional water resistance. The collection also includes the Aqua Terra, Planet Ocean, and historical reissues, ideal for those who live adventurously. Omega Constellation, a masterpiece of precision and elegance. Introduced in 1952, it became renowned for record-breaking chronometer accuracy. Its signature claws, star medallion caseback, and integrated bracelet, especially in the Manhattan models, embody refined sophistication. Omega DeVille, classic design meets modern innovation. Originally a branch of the Seamaster line in the 1960s, DeVille offers timeless elegance for business and daily wear. Incorporating Omega's most advanced technologies, such as the coaxial escapement and anti-magnetic materials, the collection includes everything from minimalist three-hand models to complex tourbillons. Omega watches have graced the wrists of cultural icons such as Elvis Presley, Steve McQueen, and John F. Kennedy, further enhancing the brand's global prestige. Today, its ambassadors include Nicole Kidman, George Clooney, Cindy Crawford, and Michael Phelps, embodying Omega's enduring values of excellence, innovation, and style.